Yep, I see.
I was assistant division administrator in Indiana starting in '94. Before that, in 1991, I went to California. '87, I went to Chicago from Louisiana, and I just kept things moving. I tried to learn as much as I could. I actually taught contract administration. I was on construction a lot, and I know a lot about maintenance. And also, I got myself in a position to where I was selected to the DOT executive leadership training, where we went to various businesses such as Marriott. We went to some banking industries up in Boston to talk about how they lead in their organization. These were 3-4 day stints. How they lead in their organizations. Who's on board, who's not on board, what happens to those that are on board, what happens to those that are not on board, and how do you roll that into a public agency to create efficiencies within a public agency. I came back with the drive, I guess, after going through all of this and seeing others advance, but no change. And I wanted to change how the agency operated. So under the Clinton administration, the office I headed here in Columbus, we received 2 re-engineering awards. There was 2 Hammer Awards given out by Vice President Gore at the time for re-engineering and process management in the office. I considered that some excellent things because we start operating differently. We start working with the state instead of against the state. And the other thing was streamlining of the environmental process. It's still too long, but Washington office, when I first started that, they told me they could not support me. Mary Peters came in office, she made environmental streamlining her #1 priority. And I got a call from Washington and say, Brown, we can support you. You're doing some great things in Ohio. So that's why I say those things that you do and those things that you believe in, you don't do anything negative toward your workplace, toward the state, toward the feds, wherever you work. You don't do anything negative toward them, but you do, or you can go out and tell them what your thoughts are, how you feel it's going to impact the company, the organization. And like I say, 10 years later, I get a call saying, hey, these guys are doing some things that you talked about back in the mid-90s. And, it's a good feeling to hear that, but I'm not in the agency anymore. But it's good to hear things like that. So I'm a guy that I'm myself most of the time. Probably work too hard, but I stay focused on what I want to get done. And I love transportation.